Historically significant things that happened on March 17th. March 17th is a day defined by the convergence of liberation, discovery, and the dismantling of old orders, famously anchored by the 1776 evacuation of Boston, which provided George Washington with his first major strategic victory of the American Revolution. This date is also globally recognized as St. Patrick's Day, commemorating the death of the patron saint of Ireland, circa 461 AD, and marking the 1969 swearing-in of Golda Meir as Israel's first female prime minister. From the 1958 launch of Vanguard 1, the oldest human-made object still orbiting Earth, to the 1992 referendum that effectively ended apartheid in South Africa, March 17th serves as a historic bridge between the rigid structures of the past and the expansive potential of a modern, interconnected world. Let us look at the significant historical events of March 17th, categorized by cultural, educational, financial, physical/mental/relational health, political, professional, social, spiritual, and scientific and technological points of view. Historically significant things that happened on March 17th. From cultural point of view, St. Patrick's Day, commemorating the traditional death date of St. Patrick, circa 461 AD. While a religious feast day in Ireland, it has evolved into a massive global celebration of Irish heritage and culture. First Street Patrick's Day Parade, 1762. Held in New York City by Irish soldiers serving in the British Army, predating the United States itself. Nat King Cole born, 1919. The birth of the legendary jazz pianist and singer who broke racial barriers in the entertainment industry. Historically significant things that happened on March 17th. Campfire Girls founded, 1910. The first non-sectarian interracial organization for girls in the U.S. was established, focusing on outdoor education and community service. Sunshine Week, 2026. March 17th falls during this annual initiative to promote open government and the public's right to know. Historically significant things that happened on March 17th. From financial point of view, Global Money Week, 2026. A day within this global awareness campaign focused on teaching youth about financial literacy, saving, and entrepreneurship. Economic discrimination reforms. Historically, St. Patrick's Day became a platform for Irish immigrants in the U.S. to advocate against no Irish need apply hiring practices. Quote, Historically significant things that happened on March 17th. From physical/mental/relational health point of view, FDA approves chickenpox vaccine, 1995. The first vaccine for varicella was approved for use in the U.S., significantly reducing pediatric hospitalizations. Doctor-Patient Trust Day, a modern observance focusing on the essential bond of honesty and care between medical professionals and their patients. Welderly Week, 2026. Continuing the focus on healthy aging and the vitality of the senior community. Historically significant things that happened on March 17th. From political point of view, Evacuation Day, 1776. British forces were forced to evacuate Boston after George Washington successfully fortified Dorchester Heights, marking the first major victory for the Continental Army in the American Revolutionary War. Golda Meir becomes Prime Minister, 1969. She was sworn in as Israel's first female prime minister, becoming a foundational figure in 20th-century Middle Eastern politics. Apartheid referendum, 1992. White South Africans voted overwhelmingly, 68.7%, in a referendum to end apartheid and support constitutional reforms leading to multiracial democracy. Kingdom of Italy proclaimed, 1861. Victor Emmanuel II was declared king of a newly unified Italy, a major restructuring of the European map. Historically significant things that happened on March 17th. From professional point of view, World Social Work Day 2026. Observed on the third Tuesday of March, honoring the professionals who empower communities and advocate for social justice. Submarine Day, recognizing the specialized professionals of the silent service, often associated with the day the first U.S. submarine was launched, though dates vary by branch. Historically significant things that happened on March 17th. From social point of view, Female Relief Society of Nauvoo, 1842, one of the oldest and largest women's organizations in the world, was formally organized with Emma Smith as president. National Anonymous Giving Week, 2026, encouraging social cohesion through selfless acts of charity. Historically significant things that happened on March 17th. From spiritual point of view, St. Patrick, 461 AD, the patron saint of Ireland, who is credited with bringing Christianity to the Irish people and using the shamrock to explain the Trinity. Dalai Lama flees Tibet, 1959. Following a failed uprising against Chinese rule, the 14th Dalai Lama began his flight to India, where he established the Tibetan government in exile. Historically significant things that happened on March 17th. From scientific and technological points of view, Vanguard I launched, 1958. The first solar-powered satellite was launched by the U.S. It remains the oldest human-made object still in orbit. Discovery of californium, 1950. Researchers at UC Berkeley announced the creation of element 98, a radioactive metallic element. Rubber band patented, 1845. Stephen Perry of London patented the rubber band, a simple yet revolutionary mechanical fastener. Hi viewers, family and friends, how did you like the content of this video? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please write in the comments your name and the place you are watching from. Since our viewing family is spread all over the world, it will be nice to know which city and the country you are watching from, so I can say hello to you. Science and technology, reading and listening to the historical accomplishments on this date of those who have gone before us. I, as a professional engineer with interest in structural engineering, energy-efficient buildings, ICF construction, and as Google Docs expert with interest in spreadsheet-based solutions, draw inspiration to ask of myself the million-dollar question, what would I accomplish today? Think about the Japanese practice of Kaizen. Let me know in the comments, what would you accomplish today? Your subscribing to the channel inspires me to post more such videos. Thanks for your patronage. See you in the next video. Sincerely, Yogi Anand.